KL to the train station. Okay, we are in train station, KL train station, ready to move on to our next destination. See you guys later. The train's coming, going to take us to Penang, Malaysia.
Hello everybody, we are leaving Kuala Lumpur and we are heading up to Penang, Malaysia. So it's about a 4-hour train ride. We are on the train right now getting ready to depart, and then there's going to be some great things to do in Penang, so stick with us and we're going to have a lot of fun. So the train is really nice too. Okay, perfect. Thank you. In 2 hours they'll be serving hot drinks.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. What's our lunch?
Called it some kind of rice.
Rice and chili.
Yeah.
Smell good.
Smells good.
We are on business class, and it takes about 4.5 hours. They also serve lunch and beverage next 2 hours. Does it look like chicken inside? Oh, let's have lunch. Bon appetit, Daddy. Granite Luxury Hotel. We got here in Georgetown, Penang, Malaysia. And we are, our hotel is across street from the tallest building in Penang, Georgetown. Jim is checking into Georgetown, Penang, and we just arrived here. We check into one of the classic suites, and has 2 bathrooms. This is master bedroom, 1 full bath, another one on the other side. This is the second bathroom. Beautiful. And they have microwave, refrigerator, and this is dining room Jim used for the desk, and this is the one of the entertaining rooms. Has 2 screen TV, and this is one of the landmarked tallest building in Malaysia, Penang. Georgetown. Very comfy couch to watch TV.
Good morning, everyone. We are here in Georgetown of Penang, Malaysia. As I was talking before, in Malaysia there's a lot of mix of culture here. You have the Chinese, the Malay, the Indian influence here, but one of the big differences is there is British influence here. Why? Because the British were here. There's Fort Cornwallis just down the road, which we're going to go see here in a few minutes. Also, the thing that's really cool around here is the street art. And there's some right here. This is a very, 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 very famous icon, and it's always crowded here. People are always wanting to get their photos done here. So we're going to get actually a map to see all of the different icons here of all the different street art. So there's Jennifer trying to get the picture of the street art here with the famous bicycle there. Okay, so come along with us. All right. Here we are in Malaysia, in Penang, and we're in the fire station here. And I'm just going to jump on board this truck here and see what's going on. I just got to meet this firefighter. Very friendly, love him. We're going to take a look inside the truck here. Okay, this vehicle is a rescue truck along with a pumper. It carries 1,600 liters of water. And this would be where the crew sits. As you can see, here's the air packs here, and it looks like enough for 4 firefighters to sit here. And then we're gonna go take a look around the vehicle. In Malaysia, they drive on the left-hand side of the road, so that's why the steering wheel looks different than what it would in the US. So, all right, let's take a look. All right, so he's opening up all of the compartments for us. And looks here like they do water rescue. Obviously, they've got some life jackets here. There's some more air tanks there for their breathing apparatus, spare cylinders right there. And we got some spare hoses. And of course, they don't use the US measurements like we do in the US. So, what size are these hose lines?
This one, bigger one, is the 2.5 inch. This one, 1.5 inch.
Oh, you do call inch?
Yeah.
Oh, so 2.5 inch and an inch and a half.
Inch, yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Our side is like the UK. UK style.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know
UK
because
style.
most of the stuff in Malaysia is all in the metric system.
No, we use the same like UK style.
Okay, wonderful. And I see you have a booster reel here, a 1 inch. 1 inch booster reel.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. I love it. Very nice.
Yes, we have pump.
Here is our pump. Okay. Wonderful. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little bit dark there, but this gives some gauges here where the water temperature, oil temperature, RPMs of the pump. There's your vacuum gauge, your low pressure gauge. And there is your different valves, your intake valves. And then your valves for the for your hoses. Let's come on around. He's being very kind to show me this truck. Good morning.
Morning. Hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Okay, now we are on the other side of the truck, and I see you have another booster line here. Another 1.5 inch or 1 inch booster line. Okay.
You want our nozzle?
And there's your nozzles?
Yeah, nozzle.
So that looks like about a, what is that, about a 2.5 inch?
Yeah.
2.5 inch nozzle. Variable nozzle. So you got straight stream and
spray.
Okay, and spray. Beautiful. Yep. So I see you got about 4 there, and then you got some Y connectors.
This one is for dividing Beijing.
Yes.
Control dividing Beijing. Dividing Beijing.
That looks like maybe 2.5 inch to about maybe 1 3/4 or something.
1 in 2 out.
1
in 2 out.
Right. What size?
2.5 inch.
2.5 inch. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then here we have some more hose.
We have the chainsaw. We have the rope. We have the fuel airbag.
Chainsaw. Is it? Do you are some of the, you have any of these? Are some of these tools hydraulic?
Yeah, 2 hydraulic. Yeah,
Hydraulic. Okay.
Yeah. Hydraulic cutter, hydraulic tools, conveyor tools. We have an airbag. We have a rope.
Do you by any chance have a tool called the Jaws of Life?
Yeah, this one. We calling hydraulic conveyor tools. This one.
There it is.
Right.
Yes, there they are, folks.
What we calling is conveyor tools.
Perfect. The Jaws of Life. That's fantastic. You have been very kind. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I really appreciate it. So will all of my friends.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, friends, this fine firefighter right here just gave me a souvenir. He gave me one of his jacket tops, and it is absolutely amazing. I love the color. I love the uniform. It is first class all the way. This place is fantastic. Thumbs up to this fire department.
Indian style. I love Penang.
Hey everybody, what we're looking at here is the Jubilee Clock Tower, and it was built to commemorate Queen Victoria's 1897 Diamond Jubilee. It's 60 feet tall, looks like 1 foot for every year of Victoria's reign. She was reigned for 60 years. So situated right behind or right next to Fort Cornwallis, which I'll tell you a little bit more about that and how the British came here in just a few minutes. The Fort Cornwallis is actually named after Lieutenant General II, Earl Cornwallis, at the time of the fort's construction, who was also, believe it or not, involved in the American War of Independence, surrendering his army to George Washington in Yorktown in 1781. So there's some interesting, fun facts for you in history. So this fort is a bastion fort in Georgetown, and it actually was built by the British East India Company in the late 18th century. Also, it's the largest standing fort in Malaysia, even though the fort never engaged in combat during its operational history. So let's go inside. It looks like they charge 20 ringgit, which is about $4. Let's check it out. Thank you. So the British landed here in 1786 and took possession of Penang Island, and they basically reconstructed it into the walls that you see here now, a more sturdier, secure place than it was when they took it over. Francis Light, he was the one who originally sailed here and took possession of the island in 1758. No, 1786, sorry. So this is a statue of General Francis Light. Okay. So I'm not sure if this was the barracks where the soldiers actually stayed. It's hard to tell right now. It just looks like some empty rooms. Not sure what was in there. I don't know if it was if they kept ammunition here or if the actual soldiers slept here. Hopefully I can find something that explains a little bit more about that. Looks like some original cannons that were here at the fort in the early days. Still, they said that this fort was the best preserved fort in all of Malaysia, so it is in pretty good condition from what I can tell. But look at these old cannons. Whew. Amazing. So this is just one of the many sites here in Georgetown that is a heritage site recognized by UNESCO. But this particular one is the Georgetown World Heritage Site here at Fort Cornwallis. So if you look all the way down this whole entire wall here, you'll see placements here for all of these big giant cannon guns. And they're all facing out towards the water there to protect the fort. So this is one area right here where you would have seen a big cannon, just like you do right here to the left. And the cannons go all the way down this whole entire wall here. All the way down. And of course in those days you wouldn't have had any obstruction here. You wouldn't have any of those buildings here blocking the view of the ocean there. So but you can still see the ocean there, and we'll walk over here and get a better look. So this little house here is a gunpowder magazine. This is would have been where they would have stored all the gunpowder for these massive cannons that were out here. The view from up here. They have this fort very well protected all the way around. These big cannons surrounded this whole fort, so I don't imagine it would have been too easy to take this place over. Look at this sight of this cannon looking out into the ocean there. What a wonderful sight. Just love this stuff. Right along the waterfront here, I see folks walking and riding their bicycles, and just really neat. Off across the water there, the land mass you see there, that's the mainland of Penang. So we are obviously on Penang Island, which is not a long ferry ride over here. You can take the ferry ride, or they have a couple of bridges. One of the bridges is the longest in Malaysia. And that's how we got over here last night. We took the land bridge, but the ferry runs all day long back and forth. And as you can see, we're not far from the mainland over there of Penang.
And this side is called Georgetown.
Georgetown is the name of the city of Penang Island. As you can hear in the background, it's afternoon prayer time. Being a predominantly Muslim country, this will be a everyday occurrence.
محمد رسول الله